Let's take a look at the different components that make up a geometric object. So I'm going to hold my right mouse button down, and that's going to give me access to all of these different options. When you first create a cube or any other geometric object, you'll notice that it's in object mode. That's this mode here where it's highlighted in green. The next mode is edge. This allows you to select an edge which is made up of any two vertexes. Whenever two vertices are on an object, it creates an edge. So what is a vertex? Well, a vertex is the outermost point of an object. So you'll kind of see that you have this purple little dot. So I'm going to hit F to focus. This is a vertex. If I grab my move tool here, I can actually manipulate that vertex. It's the same thing with my edge. If I right click and go to edge mode, I can select that edge and move it up and down. Now for now, don't concern yourself with why you'd edit an edge or a vert. Just focus on the idea that you can do that. We're going to get into actually modeling an object in the next video. So I'm going to right click again, and I'm going to go to object mode. I'm going to hit F to focus. And it's going to bring me back to seeing my entire cube. I'm going to right click and go to my next option, which is Vertex Face. And what that allows you to do is see all of the different faces that make up your object. This makes modeling much easier. I'm going to right click again and go down to face mode. And a face mode is any 3 or more edges, and that makes up a polygonal face. So you could have something like a triangle. So let's take a look. I'm going to shift right click here and then just go to connect components. And what you'll notice is that any face is actually made up of, any four-sided face is actually made up of 2 triangles. But to make modeling easier, they actually hide that edge that makes up the geometry itself. So just keep that in mind as you're modeling, because there's going to be times you might want to model an object that's in triangles. So let's take a look at how we can sort of manipulate or edit this object. So just like I created that edge, we can actually create new edges. So I'm going to go to Edit Mesh, and you'll notice off the here there's Add Divisions, there's Connect, there's all these different, there's Extrude, all of these different options. There's mesh tools here which do insert edge loop, multi-cut, things like that, create. The one that I want you to that I use a lot is the insert edge loop tool and the quad draw tool. So let's just focus for now on insert edge loop. And what that allows me to do is on any edge, so for example on this horizontal edge, if I click once, it'll allow me to add an edge or a cut. If I click on the vertical edge, it'll allow me to add a cut going this way. Now the reason why it stopped is the cut can only move across a 4-sided or 4-edged face. And this is a 3-edged face. So that's important to know for when we get into any sort of character modeling, that we want to keep it all in something called quads, which are 4-edged faces, versus triangulation, where it's a 3-edged face. So that's enough for this video. In the next one, we're going to actually model a pop can.